Friends, do you believe in a force that can see through walls? A force violent enough to rip iron fireplaces out of the wall yet precise enough to possess the body of a purely innocent child? This is not a script from a Hollywood movie. This is not The Conjuring. This is the cold, hard reality of the most documented paranormal case in British history. For 18 months, a council house in North London became a war zone. Police officers saw it, journalists saw it, scientists saw it, and today, we are opening the files of 284 Green Street. Welcome to the true story of the Enfield Poltergeist. August 1977, Enfield, North London. In a modest semi-detached house, Peggy Hodgson, a single mother, was raising her four children, Margaret, Jonna, Johnny, and Billy. Life was normal, until the night of August 30th. It began with the bed shaking. Jonna and her brother Johnny called out to their mother. Peggy thought they were playing games, but the next night, the game turned into a nightmare. When Peggy entered the bedroom, a heavy chest of drawers began to slide across the floor on its own. Terrified, she pushed it back, but an invisible force stronger than a grown woman shoved it back toward the door, trapping them inside. Peggy grabbed her children and ran to the neighbors. But even there, they heard it, a slow, rhythmic knocking coming from inside the empty house walls. Knock, knock, knock. Usually, ghost stories lack credible witnesses. But Enfield was different. That night, they called the police. WPC Carolyn Heaps arrived, expecting burglars. Instead, she witnessed the impossible. In her official written report, she stated she saw a dining chair rise off the floor and slide 4 feet across the room. She checked for wires. She checked for magnets. She found nothing. A police officer, sworn to uphold the law, left that house trembling. She admitted this was not a police matter. It was something else. Investigators Maurice Gross and Guy Lyon Playfair from the Society for Psychical Research moved into the house. They recorded over 2,000 unexplained events, Lego bricks flying like bullets, matches igniting in midair, but the entity had a target, 11-year-old Jonna. One night, a guttural, raspy voice came out of Jonna. It sounded like an old man. The voice said, "Just before I died, I went blind, and then I had a hemorrhage, and I fell asleep, and I died in the chair in the corner." The voice called itself Bill Wilkins. Skeptics said Jonna was faking it, but investigators tracked down the records. A man named Bill Wilkins had lived in that house years ago. He did go blind, and he did die in a chair in the corner of the living room. Details an 11-year-old girl could not possibly know. The media claimed Jonna was a ventriloquist. To prove them wrong, Maurice Gross taped Jonette's mouth shut. He filled her mouth with water to stop her from using her tongue, and yet the voice continued, harsh, loud, and angry.
Doctors stated that using false vocal cords to make that sound for hours would damage a child's throat. Janet did it for weeks without a single sore throat. Then came the levitations. Photos show Janet thrown across the room, her body twisted in unnatural angles. While critics say she was jumping, look closely at the photos. Her muscles are relaxed. She looks like a rag doll being tossed by an invisible hand. After 18 months, the activity suddenly stopped, almost as mysteriously as it began. Years later, Janet admitted they faked some events to keep the reporters happy about 2%. But she swears the other 98% was terrifyingly real. Even today, as an adult, Janet says the entity never truly left her. It just went quiet. The house at 284 Green Street still stands today. New families have lived there. Some say it's peaceful now. Others say, the walls are just waiting. What do you think? Was it a lonely girl seeking attention? Or did Bill Wilkins return from the grave? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to sleep tonight, don't look under your bed. Subscribe for more true horror. Good night.